Welcome to the Thunder Practice Report, brought to you by Advent Heat, Air, and Plumbing. On call 24/7 for all Thunder fans, John Rohde alongside Thunder beat writer Darnell Mayberry. Darnell, in today's paper, you wrote 5 reasons why the Thunder asked for Derek Fisher to return. After talking to Fish and Coach Brooks, have any of those observations changed?
No, I think the same things that we saw from Derek Fisher last year are the same things that this team wants to get out of him this year. That's perimeter shooting, that's toughness, leadership, some defensive ability, and just a locker room presence. This is his 17th year in the league. He's got 5 NBA championships. I wrote that he's played in 140 more playoff games than Reggie Jackson has regular season games. So that just shows you the experience he has, and I think all those things they want to tap into and try to get out of Derek Fisher.
All right, Fish will wear number 6. Coincidentally, that's the number that was worn by Eric Maynor. The whole reason this was all possible in the first place. The 6 is Fish going for 6 World Championship rings. Darnell, are they in better shape to get the World Championship, the Thunder, after this acquisition? How much has changed with this acquisition?
Can he guard LeBron James? I think he helps. I don't think he puts him over the top. He brings some toughness. He brings some defense. The perimeter shooting, I think, was still a weakness for this team. Even though they're leading the league in three-point shooting, you only have a select number of guys who can knock down open shots from the outside. So Fisher is another guy that you can add that can do that. So he obviously helps you. He's an upgrade, but I don't think he puts them over the top yet.
All right, those are our thoughts. Now let's get the thoughts of Coach Scott Brooks and returning guard Derek Fisher.
Well, every year is different. We're a different team. We can't. Things are different. But one thing we know that we're going to get from him is a competitor, a winner, a guy that's going to do everything for the team. And you can never have enough guys like that. We have a group of players that understand how valuable that is to our organization, and he's been there before, and he's been with us before, and we had a great run last year. There's no guarantee that we're going to go back there. We're just trying everything that we can to put ourselves in a position to continue to improve, and he's going to be a player that can help us improve as the season goes on.
How concerned are you of maybe sort of destroying Reggie's confidence with bringing Fish back?
Well, that's hypothetical. I said, there's minutes are going to be had. Minutes are going to be probably taken away from many guys, and not just because of Derek Fisher. Just as the season goes on, sometimes the rotations become smaller. But in order to have a good team, guys, you have to have guys that are committed to the team. And sometimes those things happen. But there's nothing etched in stone right now. We have a good team. But we still have to figure out ways to improve our team now. But we have 15 guys. It's good to have options, and we definitely have options.
I've come here without any sense of entitlement or expectation in terms of what Scotty or the team is supposed to do. This team, just like when I showed up last year, has obviously already been able to put together a great season, great record. It's not for me to come in here and try and be something that I'm not. So whatever role or whatever opportunities Scotty and the team see for me in terms of being helpful, then that's what I'm willing to play. I think Reggie Jackson has played really solid basketball and deserves the opportunity to continue to play. And so Scotty will make those decisions. Like I said, I'm just thankful to have this opportunity to be on a team, to be back. And Scotty's a great coach. He'll make the decisions that he feels is best for the team. And I'll just make sure that I'm prepared no matter what happens.
How long is it going to take? Why not stay here the whole time? Was that made available to you, just re-sign at the end of last year?
No. It was something that we talked about. But I think, Sam Presti being the not just a great general manager that he is, but I think the great person that he is, felt a responsibility to be more so focused on Eric's return and Reggie Jackson's development, and that was more of a priority, and that was something we talked about in my final exit meeting last year. And so I think we both realized it would be tough for me to probably come back in the right setting at the end of last season, but it for sure would have been something that I was willing to do. So it's obviously quite surreal still at this point to have this opportunity to come back now.
They both are going to get opportunities to play. Whether it's right away tomorrow. Don't know that yet. But they both give us another option to throw on the court that's going to be winning plays. They both make winning plays, and they're like a lot of our guys. Kevin and Russell are always going to be our guys that can score at a high level, but they still have to defend. But those guys, the role players that we have, are very important to our success and to Kevin and Russell's success, and they understand that how important those guys are, and Brewer and Fish are those type of guys.